Imagine being a millionaire, but living like an average Joe. Sounds crazy, right? But believe it or not, that's the reality for a surprising number of the world's wealthiest individuals. Welcome to the world of frugal millionaires. You may be wondering, who exactly are these frugal millionaires? They are individuals who, despite their immense wealth, choose to live well below their means. They are the embodiment of the phrase, more money, less show. They may have bank accounts that would make your eyes water, but their lifestyles often resemble those of the average middle-class citizen. They drive modest cars, live in unassuming homes, and you won't catch them flaunting designer labels or dripping in diamonds. Take Warren Buffett, for instance, one of the richest men on the planet. Despite his billionaire status, Buffett lives in the same modest home he bought back in 1958 for a mere $31,500. He's also been known to drive relatively inexpensive cars, and is rarely seen in anything more extravagant than a business suit. Or consider Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. Despite being a multi-billionaire, he's often spotted in a simple grey t-shirt and jeans. His home, although definitely comfortable, is far from the opulent mansions many would expect of someone with his wealth. But why do these millionaires choose such an understated lifestyle? It's because they understand that wealth is not about the outward display of money. It's about growth and preservation. They know that every dollar spent on a fleeting luxury is a dollar that could have been invested or that could have been growing. They recognize the immense power of compounding and choose to let their money work for them. These frugal millionaires understand that wealth comes not from the things you own, but from the freedom and security that financial stability provides. They know that it's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. So remember, these millionaires understand one fundamental truth. Wealth is not about the display of money, but its growth and preservation. So, what habits set these frugal millionaires apart? Well, for starters, they avoid debt like the plague. Yes, while most of us are busy swiping our credit cards, these frugal millionaires are stashing away their cash. They understand that debt is a chain that holds back financial freedom. They opt for living within their means and prefer to pay in cash rather than taking on loans. This doesn't mean they never borrow, but when they do, it's often for investments that will grow in value, like a business or real estate. Consistent saving is another hallmark of frugal millionaires. You see, they don't just save once in a blue moon. Instead, they make it a habit. Every month, a portion of their earnings is set aside, and it's as automatic as breathing. They understand the power of compound interest and the fact that even small amounts, saved consistently over time, can add up to a mountain of wealth. Frugal millionaires also prioritize needs over wants. They understand the difference between the two and are not easily swayed by the latest trends or flashy gadgets. They're comfortable saying no to immediate gratification in favor of long-term financial security. They ask themselves, do I really need this, before every purchase? Lastly, they make smart investments. Frugal millionaires are not afraid to invest. They put their money to work in businesses, stocks, real estate, and more. They understand that keeping money in a savings account will not make them wealthy. They need their money to earn more money. However, they don't gamble with their investments. They take calculated risks, do their homework, and seek advice from trusted professionals. So you see, being a frugal millionaire isn't about living a life of deprivation. It's about making smart and sensible financial decisions. They're not penny pinchers, but rather they're wealth growers. They understand that every dollar saved or invested is a step closer to financial freedom. It's not about being cheap, but about making smart and sensible financial decisions. Ever wonder how these millionaires grow their wealth? Well, let's dive into the world of investing, a crucial strategy used by frugal millionaires to multiply their riches. We often hear about the concept of making money work for you. This is where investing plays a pivotal role. Investing is essentially putting your money into assets like stocks, bonds, real estate, or even startups, with the expectation that they'll generate returns over time. Think of it like planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, and in time, it grows into a tree. That's exactly what happens when you invest your money. It grows into a bigger sum, often exponentially. And this is how frugal millionaires expand their wealth. They plant many seeds in different pots, diversifying their investments. Now let's talk about stocks and bonds. Stocks give you ownership in a company, while bonds are a form of loan you give to a company or government in exchange for interest payments. Both can provide a steady stream of income, dividends from stocks and interest from bonds. Real estate is another popular investment among the wealthy. It's not just about buying a property and selling it when prices go up. It's also about renting out properties for a steady income or investing in real estate investment trusts, which work very much like mutual funds. Investing in startups or private businesses is another way millionaires grow their wealth. Yes, it's a riskier bet, but the potential returns can be astronomical if the business takes off. But remember, investing isn't about quick gains. It's a long-term game. Frugal millionaires understand this. They're patient, they're strategic. They know that wealth accumulation takes time, and they're prepared to wait to let their investments mature. So, you see, investing is more than just preserving wealth. It's the key to growing it. It's about understanding the market, making informed decisions, and most importantly, being patient. Investing is the key to growing wealth, not just preserving it. So, are you ready to take the first step towards becoming a frugal millionaire? Living below your means is not about deprivation. It's about making thoughtful, intentional decisions with your finances. It's about understanding the difference between what you want and what you need, and having the discipline to prioritize the latter. Imagine you're on a diet, and you're faced with a choice between a salad and a piece of cake. You might want the cake, but you know the salad is the healthier option. Living below your means is similar. You might want the new designer bag or the latest smartphone, but you know that saving or investing that money would be the healthier choice for your financial future. It's not about denying yourself of all pleasures or living a life of scarcity. It's about understanding the value of money and making conscious choices about where it goes. It's about spending on things that bring you joy and value, rather than on things that only provide temporary satisfaction. Living below your means doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. Quite the opposite. It means you're choosing to enjoy life in a way that doesn't compromise your future. You're choosing to travel on a budget today so you can retire comfortably tomorrow. You are choosing to cook at home more often so you can save for your child's education. And remember, living below your means isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It looks different for everyone. For some, it might mean downsizing their home or driving a used car. For others, it might mean cutting back on dining out or skipping the yearly vacation. The key is to find a balance that works for you, one where you're not living paycheck to paycheck, but also not feeling deprived or unhappy. Living below your means is more than just a strategy. It's a mindset, a way of life. It's about valuing financial freedom and security over material possessions. It's about making sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. And most importantly, it's about understanding that the most valuable things in life aren't things at all. Living below your means is the ultimate secret to maintaining and growing wealth. Now, how can you apply these strategies in your life? You might be thinking, sure, these strategies sound great, but how can I, an ordinary person, implement them in my life? Well, let's break it down. First, start saving. It's never too early or too late to start. The key is consistency. Set aside a small amount from your paycheck every month. It doesn't have to be a lot. Even a small percentage can make a huge difference over time. Think of it as paying your future self. Next, avoid debt like the plague. If you're already in debt, make a plan to pay it off as soon as possible. It's hard to grow wealth when you're constantly paying interest on past purchases. Remember, if you can't afford to buy something twice, you probably can't afford it. Now, on to sensible spending. One of the secrets of frugal millionaires is that they value experiences over things. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if this item will truly enrich your life, or if you're just caught up in the moment. More often than not, you'll find that the joy of buying something new fades quickly. Finally, let's talk about investing. The power of compound interest is truly astounding. Start small. perhaps with a low-cost index fund, and let your money work for you. Don't worry if you're not a financial whiz. There are plenty of resources out there to help you get started. The path to wealth is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It requires discipline, patience, and a long-term perspective. But the rewards are well worth the effort. Remember, wealth is not about how much you earn, but how much you keep and grow. So let's start growing together, step by step, towards a future of financial stability and freedom. Thank you for watching our video on Frugal Millionaires, Secrets to Staying Wealthy. We hope you found the strategies we've discussed enlightening and practical. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Your support makes us to keep producing content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we post new videos. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on the secrets of frugal millionaires and how they maintain their wealth. Do you agree with their strategies? Do you have any of your own tips to share? Please leave a comment below. We read every comment, and your input helps us to better understand our audience and improve our content. Remember, the journey to wealth is not a sprint, but a marathon. So, start today, stay consistent, and watch your wealth grow over time. Let's embark on this journey together and create a future of stability and freedom. See you in the next video.